Unlocking the power of mindfulness in daily life. Let me tell you this. Have you ever found yourself caught in a cycle of constant hustle and bustle, always rushing from one task to another? You're constantly thinking about what could go wrong, worrying about deadlines, or feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list. It's as if your mind is always racing, never giving you a moment to pause and breathe. This is where mindfulness comes into play. Mindfulness isn't just some fancy buzzword. It's a powerful tool that can transform the way you live your life. So let me tell you this. Here's something you should know. Mindfulness is not about sitting in silence and meditating for hours. It's about being present in the moment and cultivating a state of awareness that allows you to connect deeply with your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. You might be wondering, how do I even begin to incorporate mindfulness into my daily routine? Well, let's dive into how we can unlock the power of mindfulness in our everyday lives. First things first, you need to acknowledge that mindfulness is a practice, not a destination. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to explore new ways of living. Here's a story to illustrate this point. Sarah had been struggling with chronic anxiety, which often made her feel trapped in a never-ending loop of worry. One day, she decided to try meditation for the first time. At first, it felt like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, but she kept at it. Over time, she began to notice subtle changes. Her mind became calmer, and she found herself reacting less impulsively to stressful situations. She realized that while meditation was part of her journey, the real transformation happened when she started applying mindfulness principles throughout her day. So, let's break down how mindfulness can be integrated into your daily life. Morning routine. Imagine waking up to a peaceful morning rather than the usual rush and stress. Start your day with a few deep breaths. As you inhale, visualize yourself exhaling all your worries and stress. This simple act can set a positive tone for the entire day. Next, take a few moments to appreciate the beauty around you, whether it's the sound of birds chirping or the warmth of the sun on your skin. These small acts of mindfulness can help you ground yourself in the present moment, making you more resilient to the challenges that come your way. Workplace. When you're in the office, try to be fully engaged in your tasks. Instead of constantly checking emails or social media, focus on the work at hand. Notice the sensations in your body as you type on your keyboard or write on your laptop. Pay attention to the smells in the room and the sights around you. Engaging in mindful activities like taking short walks during lunch breaks or practicing gratitude can make your workplace environment more pleasant and productive. Interpersonal relationships. Mindfulness is not just about being alone in your own thoughts. It's equally important to be present and attentive in your interactions with others. When you're talking to someone, really listen to them. Put away distractions like your phone and give them your full attention. Reflect back what you've heard to ensure you understand their perspective. By doing so, you'll foster deeper connections and build trust with those around you. Remember, empathy is a skill that can be cultivated through mindfulness. Evening rituals. As the day winds down, take some time to reflect on your experiences. Practice mindful breathing exercises to calm your mind and prepare for sleep. Visualize a peaceful scene or imagine releasing any lingering stress through the breath. Setting aside these moments each evening can significantly improve your quality of sleep and overall well-being. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you'll find that mindfulness becomes second nature. But remember, it's crucial to maintain consistency. Just like any other habit, mindfulness takes time to develop. Don't get discouraged if you slip up occasionally. Simply acknowledge the mistake and gently guide yourself back onto the path of mindfulness. Now, let me share a personal anecdote to drive home the importance of mindfulness in our daily lives. A few years ago, I was going through a tough phase at work. My stress levels were through the roof, and I found myself constantly comparing my performance to others. One day, I decided to try out mindfulness techniques. I started incorporating brief meditation sessions into my lunch breaks and took time to notice the details in my surroundings during my walks. Gradually, I noticed a significant shift in my outlook. Instead of being consumed by anxiety, I found myself feeling more centered and focused. My relationships improved, and I felt more at peace with myself and my job. Here's a tip that I find incredibly helpful. Whenever you find yourself getting pulled into negative thoughts or spiraling into worry, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Focus on the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. This simple technique can act as a mental anchor, helping you snap out of the spiral and refocus on the present moment. In conclusion, mindfulness is not just a trend. It's a transformative practice that has the power to change the course of your life. By integrating mindfulness into your daily routines, you can cultivate a greater sense of peace, resilience, and connection. Remember, every step counts, no matter how small. So, take the first step today and watch as mindfulness unfolds its magic in your world. Here's something you should know. The power of mindfulness lies not just in the actions you take, but in the choices you make every day to be present and aware. Let's embrace this powerful practice together and unlock the full potential of mindfulness in our daily lives.